What's up, the John Squad? You know what today is. Today's wonderful world of wrestling. On Wednesdays, we're going to get into WWE Monday Night RAW. Talk first, like we always do here on Wonderful Wrestling Wednesdays. And Raw was in Paris on Monday. Bonjour. Raw was in Paris on Monday, and it was a great show. So let's do this, shall we, John? So here we go. So what I'm going to do for us, I'm going to give you the WWE Monday Night RAW results, and then we're going to talk about Raw Talk first, like we always do. And then we're going to preview the TNA Impact Wrestling for tomorrow night on AMC. So here we go. So Raw kicks off. And Raw in Paris kicks off with Alexa Bliss arriving into the building. Then Oba Femi comes on and kicks off the show. Oba Femi versus Dirty Dom in the semifinals. The King of the Ring tournament is announced for next week's Raw. JD McDonough attacks Oba with the steel chair from behind, but it's not very effective. Oba takes out Dirty Dom and JD McDonough and declares that he will reunite Dom with his real daddy next week. Seth Rollins cuts a promo backstage. Seth Rollins says that he will win the King of the Ring tournament and go on to face his former brother Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. Rollins then declares that he will reclaim the championship he never lost, and the World Title will go back to where it belongs. And we have Liv Morgan beats Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, and Chelsea Green in a fatal four-way match to advance to the next round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. I just don't know why Liv Morgan had to go, and she didn't even need that with Liv Morgan. Chad Gable apologizes to Penta for insulting Lucha Libre as the original Grande Americano. Penta accepts Chad's apology and says if Chad wants to do the right by Lucha Libre, then he knows what he needs to. He knows who he needs to talk to next. So then, Seth Rollins mocks the Usos for letting Roman Reigns turn them into his bag boys and thought they were better than this. Main event, Jey Uso calls Jacob Fatu to attack Seth Rollins, but he doesn't. Jacob Fatu tells Usos that he only acknowledged the OTC, the original tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and doesn't take orders from them. Saruka beats Lava Valkyrie to retain the women's Intercontinental title in a match. Chad Gable apologizes to Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee for how he disrespected Lucha Libre as the original Grande Americano. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee accept his apology. Rey gives Chad advice to go back further and should apologize for how he spoke and acted before he put on the original El Grande Americano mask. Then LA Knight comes out and says Roman Reigns is desperate to keep the WWE Universe trapped in the bloodline vortex because his empire is crumbling and he knows it. The event Uso makes his way to the ring and gives LA Knight a warning shot that he is coming for him in the Fatal 4 match on SmackDown. LA Knight says from the bottom of my heart, Jay is family and can screw themselves. Jay Uso then attempts to go back to the ring, but Jimmy Uso tells Jay to save it for Friday. Penta beats Rey Mysterio to retain the Intercontinental title in a match. After the match is over, Rusev and the Page attack them. Rusev takes off Rey's mask, but Chad Gable makes a save and gives Rey his mask back. Announced for next week's Raw at a normal time next Monday at 8 p.m. We have Roman Reigns returns. Io Sky vs. Raquel Rodriguez in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Oba Femi versus Dirty Dom in the King of the Ring tournament. Raquel Rodriguez vows to win the Queen of the Ring tournament and take the WWE Women's title off of Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam. Io Sky is ready for Raquel Rodriguez in the Queen of the Ring tournament as she cuts a promo. Then the main event we had was Giovanni Evans beats Seth Rollins, Ricky Saints, and Tala Tonga in a Fatal 4 match to advance to the next round of the King of the Ring tournament after Austin Theory and Braun Breaker cost Seth Rollins the win. So now it seems like that at Night Champions we're going to get Seth Rollins and Montez Ford versus The Vision, Braun Breaker and Austin Theory for the Raw Tag Team Championship belts. So now we're going to get into TNA, and that's how Raw ends with Giovanni and Santal. So now we're going to get into TNA for this Thursday, tomorrow night on AMC. We have is a TNA World Championship, Mike Santana versus Eric Young. Then we have a TNA International Championship, Mustafa Ali versus my favorite wrestler in TNA, Casey Navarro for the TNA International Championship. Then we have Leon Slater and Fabia Aker versus The System. And then we have the Elegance brand versus Ali Rosemary and Mariah Sade. And that's going to be here today for Wonderful the Wrestling Wednesdays. Once again, the John Squad, please like this video, leave your comments down below, and subscribe for more. You're all the best, John Squad. You guys are absolutely one of a kind of each and every single one of you guys. Peace out, the John Squad, and God bless. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to tap the bell on YouTube so you miss up a lot of my videos. And I did do a reaction video for the 4-way match on the main event on Monday Night RAW, so stay tuned for that video to come out as a reaction video to the match. Boy, my reaction was great, so that'll be up sometime this week. Peace and God bless.